Just a heads up before this episode starts. Um, for the whole day on Friday, my Wi-Fi was out, so I just want to give you guys a heads up when I mentioned that thing about me possibly. You'll see. Trust me, you'll see. God, it just made it impossible to edit. Hey guys, it's Beaver here, and I kind of just wanted to have a one-on. I kind of just for this episode of the podcast, I kind of just wanted to have a one-on-one talk with you guys and maybe talk about some stuff in my life, things that are happening, because it's just been kind of interesting. The last episode I didn't really like at all, but I mean, hey, we move. One sec, I gotta close the door. Can't let my mom know I'm a YouTuber. Alright. So, what's going on? Well, frankly, everything's been boring as fuck, right? YouTube, I mean, YouTube has been going fine, to be honest. There's nothing different than usual. But it's kind of, but life in general is just a lot more boring. Like, usually I would play a bunch. Usually I would play like a bunch of games, and I would really enjoy myself. But the thing is, like, games just aren't hitting the same right now. It's like games aren't saving me from anything. Like, when I play games, I just feel like I'm wasting a bunch, like a bunch of my free time. Because during summer, there's nothing real much to save it from. Like at least during the school year, like games feel like. At least during the school year, games feel like they save you from something, but they just aren't. They're just really boring right now. No game, like games aren't releasing any notable updates. The good games aren't coming out with anything good. Games that do come out are boring as fuck and mid. Like, there's this game that I really like. I bought like most of the game's game passes because I'm just a corporate shill. The game's called GPL. I think some of you have heard of that game, but we're just being withheld from Update 4 with no communication at all. And the devs are trolling us. Like, on my alt account, I boost the, on my alt account, I boost the GPO Discord server, and in the booster sneaks, the last thing that was sent there was an image from a crappy One Piece game by, Danube, which wasn't even funny at all. It wasn't funny. It's just everything's just so boring, man. By the time they come back, school's probably already gonna start. The owner of the game said that will be releasing this month, but I just highly doubt it. We have 10 as of recording this. We have 10 days left in the month. And the window is just becoming smaller and smaller with no communication from the developers at all. Usually they would announce a date, but what are they going to do? Just randomly announce the update in a single day? Like, imagine I'm recording this right now and then the owner just says, we're update releasing in 3 hours. 3 hours of maintenance. And everybody just goes apeshit and I just embarrass myself. That would be funny. But yeah, there are a lot of games I'm excited for. Definitely no are there any bigger games that I'm excited for? Nah, I wouldn't say so, to be honest. Ooh. What else could I talk about? What else is going on in my life? oh yeah, stuff with my channel, right? So I've been noticing my channel's been growing quite a lot, right? I swear to God, a few days ago it was like 113 subscribers, and I was getting notified for every subscriber. But in the past few days, I've gotten like 6 subscribers, and it hasn't notified me for any of them. It's kind of, but it doesn't look like botting behavior, so I'm actually just kind of happy because I'm getting like view spikes. And I think that might be because of the Pokemon trailer that my Vaporeon video is just getting pushed into the algorithm harder. Which, thanks for that video getting so many views. In the past like 28 days, it got one. In the past while, it got 1.5 thousand views. Or past 30 days, it got like 1.5 thousand views, which is absolutely insane. Why did it have to be that video? Everybody I know hates that video, especially the people that were in that video and were forced to read out the copy pasta. But I'm definitely thankful for the attention that video is getting and the attention that people are deciding to give to me in return. I know cheesy, but I will say this again and again. I mean, of course, at the end of the day, it's my hard work, man. It's my hard work. Plus, it's the hard work of me, my friends, because I know a lot of my friends are the ones watching the videos. But yeah, I definitely gotta thank you for that. I gotta thank all of you guys for that. I gotta thank Bryn. I gotta thank Jared. I just gotta thank everybody that appeared on my podcast and have recorded videos with me. I definitely wouldn't have as much content as I would have now. Like, in my old videos, which I don't really like much, it was just me, and it was kind of lonely and boring. I definitely felt like jokes just weren't going through. Because it was just kind of me sitting there, and it was really awkward. But nowadays, whenever I record a video, I'm thinking less about it's way harder cutting things out, deciding what to cut out, because there's a lot of good stuff in there. There's definitely a lot of good stuff and interactions in there. When I was recording stuff alone, it would just be kind of okay, let's skip like 5 minutes to this funny joke. Also, I remember, when was it? Oh yeah, the Friday night, I made a Friday Night Funkin' video, like, because I saw the Newgrounds trailer and I liked the game. Like, this was back when Spookies was an absolutely insane song, and you couldn't beat it at all. Like, the mods had not taken off. The mods hadn't even taken off yet. So yeah, that was cool. That was definitely cool. But I remember, like, every person who saw, my friends who saw the video asked me what game that was and clown on me for playing some unknown game, when a few months later they ended up playing it more than I do. Because I don't really play the game. I don't really play a game unless it's an actual update to the original game. I don't really play the mods. This is just insane spam. Oh, sorry. I just watched Twitter gimmick accounts are really good, man. It's like kind of the only reason I ever use Twitter. Cause like there's this account called let me try to find it. I think it's called Best Interactions. Hopefully it pops up if I look it up this way. But yeah, Best Interactions. But if you, I don't think I'm gonna end up linking this. But there's some good stuff on here. Gimmick accounts are just a great way of gimmick accounts are a great way of getting a good laugh on Twitter and just being able to ignore all of the just the whole entire hellscape that Twitter is. Like, a few days ago, my first, after like 4 years, I finally muted my first word, and it was ratio, because I would always look at funny stuff on gimmick accounts, and it would just be a bunch of soccer profile pictures saying not actually blank plus unfollowed plus ratio. Like, bro, nobody asked. In all honesty, you were probably never following in the first place. In fact, even if you were followed, you probably never unfollowed. You probably never even unfollowed. Why do you have to why should we care about what you're saying? So yeah, I had to mute the word ratio. There are some other words that I'm thinking of muting, but I haven't decided to yet. I'm still thinking about it. But yeah, gimmick accounts are just really funny to me, and they're kind of just great ways to get immersed in communities while they're great ways to get immersed in communities while staying away from the other weird stuff and slash and that stuff. Like, when I will just see a creator trending, and whenever for like an absolute idiot, my curiosity gets the best of me, and I look on the tweets under the trending hashtag, and my day immediately just becomes 2 times worse. Like, people will probably, nobody's gonna get on my ass for this, but a few days ago, one of my top 3 favorite streamers, Mizkif. Speaking of my favorite streamers, my 3 favorite streamers are Ludwig, Clint Stevens, who hasn't streamed in like 2 weeks, and Mizkif. But Mizkif like had Carson from Call Me Carson on his stream, who literally just said that he was coming back, and like nothing else. He just said that he was coming back, and then people got on his ass for coming back without saying anything, without addressing the situation at all. But in all honesty, the reason Carson probably didn't want to say anything about that was because it would have completely ruined the mood of Mizkif's stream. Like, Mizkif is a very comedic streamer. He doesn't really like to get deep very often, but there are no buts. So Carson was probably able to just like actually read the room and not bring that stuff up, because I don't think anybody's trying to talk about a girl getting quote unquote groomed. 2-year age difference, by the way. Quote unquote getting groomed, and Carson saying nothing about it when he's probably still gonna say something about it, just not on somebody else's stream. It would ruin the mood. Like, let the man live. Let the man talk to his friends. You don't own him. From that stream, you could tell that he has the same sense of humor, which definitely nice. I'm not really a big guy for dry humor, but Carson is definitely a really funny streamer to me, a really funny YouTuber to me, and I really like his content. Oh yeah, I should probably go into the slash stuff then. Wait, what the fuck? Oh yeah, about those gimmick accounts and the replies. The replies aren't really all that funny either, because it's usually there's this Twitter account called Criminal Tweets. They'll post something criminal, which it's like criminal tweets or Gen Z moments. They'll post something that people would think are really weird, even though there's a 75% chance that the person who makes it is being sarcastic. And in the comments, people will just say, ew, yuck, and then just post a bunch of unfunny reaction images. Like, 9 times out of 10, it'll just be... 9 times out of 10, if somebody posts a reaction image, it'll just be extremely, extremely unfunny. And it's... In fact, the only funny part... Like, the only funny part, to be honest, will be... people following. The funny part will definitely be people falling for the original poster's tweet and thinking that it's criminal or cringe, even though there's an extremely high percentage that the person who says it doesn't actually believe it, and they're just trying to get attention on Twitter. Which definitely works in the replies whenever people says not blank on those, as long as it's not blank on following plus ratio. If you say ratio, you're just always gonna get ratioed. You're probably gonna get the attention you wanted, but there's a 100% chance that you're gonna get ratioed if you say something like that. So yeah, gimmick accounts are definitely. I'll say this again, gimmick accounts are definitely a good way to... definitely a good way to use Twitter without having to look at all that weird slash stuff and tone indicators that's just genuinely annoying. Also, I mentioned, when I was talking about my YouTube channel and how it's getting more views, I would definitely say that because the Vaporeon video has a Pokemon in it, it gets attention from Pokemon fans and other people who I will not judge, even though I've definitely seen some weird stuff in that comment section. But yeah, I mentioned the Pokemon. I mentioned the Pokemon Direct that happened a few days ago, and I will say the games are actually looking good. After seeing what happened after Pokemon Sword and Shield, I was kind of disappointed with Pokemon, but not only are the Diamond and Pearl remakes impressing me since last time I saw them, because the last time they saw them they looked way worse, I will say. But they're looking to just have so much more content within them. As they put on shaders and stuff, and they kind of return to the original Pokemon Diamond and Pearl color palette, which is definitely welcome changes. It makes the game look 10 times better, possibly already better than Pokemon Sword and Shield. I know, controversial opinion, but the games just look better. I shit on them a while ago because they kind of looked bad to me, but I'm actually kind of looking forward to those games now. I'm looking forward to those games now. But yeah, then we gotta talk about Legends. Oh yeah, Legends Arceus. Legends Arceus also looks kind of interesting because it's based on what was it? Sinnoh? I think it was Sinnoh. I think it's based on the ancient Sinnoh, which is also cool. It's nice that that trifecta are all getting games around the same time. But it's kind of a peek into the past of Sinnoh from like probably thousands of years before the original, or thousands of hundreds of years before the original game. And I would say that the game looks kind of good. I'm definitely hoping that there's gonna be more interactions between Pokemon in the wild, and it's not just them walking around and you walking up to them and them attacking you. I'm definitely hoping that they're gonna improve on that. But the game still looked good. Like, it's still nice that Pokemon will attack you, which I know sounds kind of weird, but don't take it out of context. What I mean is, like, it's nice that instead of just walking around and instead of seeing that you're approaching them and then just doing a 180-degree turn, they'll actually start attacking you and you can straight up just pass out and drop money. You can just, like, straight pass out and drop money if they manage to attack you while not in a Pokemon battle, which is definitely cool. That's definitely cool. But I'm drawing a blank here. Sorry, guys. What was I talking about? Yeah, the battle system, right? The battle system, they kind of changed up the battle system for Legends Arceus by making it so that you can, there are individual moves that your Pokemon can use, which I would say the animations for the individual moves still look really weird, which I'm surprised that with a budget like Pokemon's they can't just have one person make animations for one Pokemon. So yeah, that's kind of strange. But it's still fine. It's still fine though. It's definitely still fine. Cause actually no, I'm not fine. My inner Pokemon shell just bled out for a second there. I'm not letting that thing channel again. I'm actually gonna think with my brain. I did not buy one Pokemon DLC for Sword and Shield, which I'm proud of myself for. I'm definitely proud of myself for. To be honest, I was probably more engaged with Clara than the entire DLC. Nobody even talked about that other psychic dude that was in Shield. Nobody talked about him. Wait, was he in Shield? Pokemon Sword Isle of. Was he in Shield or Sword? Where is the psychic dude? I don't give a fuck. Oh my god. Why do you have to make this difficult? Isle of Armor. Where's the new characters? Give me the new characters. Don't care about the Max Soup. I swear to God, if Sword got Clara, I'm gonna cry. Oh, Shield stay losing. I got Sword. Yeah, I got Sword. Sword, stay winning! Let's go! But yeah, to be honest, the art that came out of the Isle of Armor was definitely intrigued me more than the actual DLC itself, which to be honest, probably says more about me. Should I be ashamed of myself? Probably. I kind of just admitted to being a Coomer, but hey, it's who I am. You gotta accept me. I'm trying to be real on here, not just make countless jokes. Though I'm still kind of real in the YouTube videos, because it's just me making jokes. I also talk to myself a lot as if I'm live streaming, which is actually kind of embarrassing. Like, I'll just be sitting in silence. I'll look at a funny tweet. I'll laugh, and then I'll just start up a conversation with myself. It's kind of weird. So anyway, Legends Arceus is definitely cool looking. I saw that they showed a new NPC in they showed a new NPC for Pokemon Legends Arceus, which I'm just go on a certain website that I'm not going to mention and see how many images there are of that person already. Pokemon. I don't think that's a Pokemon. God, it is good being a furry because you're not immediately disgusted by all these things. Maybe I wasn't specific enough. Pokemon Legends. Oh, there are already 248 images for Legends Arceus. I'm gonna go back to the first. Okay, so for the first few pages it's all the female protagonist. This is some interesting stuff. Oh, then even in the later pages they even got the Pokemon themselves from Ancient Sinnoh themselves involved. Cool, really cool. But yeah, I'm definitely really excited for Arceus. They changed up the battle system, which is cool. So yeah, I'm kind of looking forward more to what they're gonna have in there. I also saw that you could probably have multiple Pokemon out at once, which is cool. I hope that you can just have them stand out and that wasn't just like for a photo op or something. Though with Pokemon, you always gotta be concerned and stuff. There's usually something up. Usually. I do expect the music to be good. I'll be surprised if they didn't have Toby Fox come on again. Toby Fox also just makes his way around music-wise. Though still, I'm wondering when Deltarune Chapter... I'm wondering when the next Deltarune Chapter is gonna come out. Yeah, holy shit, bro. It's almost been 3 years since Deltarune came out. Oh my lord. I feel so old. Oh my god. I was still watching PewDiePie back then. Crazy. Though I'm pretty sure PewDiePie was kind of late to it. Oh, the Jacksepticeye video though. Nice. Though I do remember there was this one Jester dude that which definitely had a bangy soundtrack, but everybody just struggled with a lot. So yeah, that was definitely cool. I was still 12. I wasn't even a teenager back then. That's actually crazy. God damn. Speaking of aging, I'm going to be 6 next year. In December I'm going to be 16 and one step closer to becoming an adult, which I do not fear at all. I definitely do not fear the idea of becoming a functional adult at all. The anxiety probably just hasn't kicked in yet, because I'm still feeling happy. But the idea of becoming an adult, yeah, to be honest, unless you die, it's inevitable. So sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Of course, nobody should die before then, unless you're like baby Hitler. But the idea of becoming an adult is just a really scary idea, because I don't know if I'm still going to be able to talk to the people I still do, or do this stuff that I still am, like YouTube. I wonder how many, if I kept doing this, I wonder how many subs I would have by the time I'm an adult. It's definitely a lot of interesting thoughts when you start thinking about how many subscribers. When you start thinking about becoming an adult. Like, what am I gonna What am I gonna be doing? Am I gonna have any purpose in life? I have until I'm like 30 to decide on what I'm gonna do. I'm scared. Please. I really hope I'm not a big procrastinator when I'm older. Because to be honest, I'm still procrastinating in college. When I want to get into computer science, I'm gonna be genuinely fucked. Like, if you want to do computer science, you cannot be a procrastinator. Like, the idea of having to do a job and then just procrastinating to the last day and having to rush a faulty program is a scary idea to me. I definitely think that the idea of becoming a programmer, it isn't hard. It just requires a lot of hard work. Like, it isn't, becoming a programmer isn't this impossible task. It just requires a lot of work and time management that I probably don't have time management wise, and possibly hard work wise, because I'm a procrastinator. Oh yeah, I should probably talk about, go more in depth with the channel too, since I was planning on talking about this. Stuff earlier. Oh my god, why do you always do that? I hate you. Also, oh my god, my welcome to my channel is getting 91 views. Oh, has 91 views now. Oh my god. That's absolutely insane. But there's some, I kind of want to change the identity of my channel, so I'm gonna be changing the stuff that's on here. I'm definitely gonna be changing the welcome to my channel, because it's actual cringe. It's actual cringe. Like a few months ago, I changed the title so that it had cringe in it, because again, you cannot tell me that this shit isn't cringe. Like, it's Arsenal footage when I wasn't even that good at Arsenal. I was like above average at Arsenal, because I used wasn't really good at all with controller. My movements were kind of stiff, and I couldn't stay trained on a single person for like 5 seconds. It's the reason I don't play FPS games often. But I definitely want to change that. I want to change my profile picture. I want to change my banner, because that stuff is just kind of dated. I've had that same stuff for like years, and I mean years. So yeah, I want to change around how my channel looks, because for how fast I'm growing. I generally hate how it auto plays every time you open the channel. Why do you do this to me? So yeah. I'm also coming out with a trailer for something that, just in case I manage not to upload by the time I upload this video, which will actually genuinely be embarrassing. I already promised a friend that I would have, who's in that video, that I would edit it, that I would have it out by the end of the week. So seeing as this video goes out on Sunday, if I don't have it out by then, I probably would have just disgraced my entire family, because it's the same friend who, as I say, will say probably carries the suscast on his back whenever he's in it. Since he carries the suscast on his back whenever he's in it, you know, our friend Brant, he's in that video. I asked him to record a few lines for that, because it's gonna be a big announcement. It's gonna be a big announcement. I really hope that the people that see that video kind of like it and decide to become quote unquote involved with what I try to promote. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. I hope people end up liking it. But it's YouTube just kind of stressful, because I kind of just set up stuff for myself that I end up not returning on, because sometimes I'll have a friend ask me when a certain video is coming, and then I'll just turn my head and I'll just turn my head and start just ignoring them. Yeah, I'll just turn my head and start ignoring them, which I don't know what that makes them think of me. I don't think their opinion of me changes at all, but it's just really embarrassing. It's like, why haven't I, okay, yeah. Anyway, I was just looking at an announcement in YouTube Creator Cafe. 1 year of editing software contest, huh? First place, a 1 year free Filmora trial. Yes, that's exactly what I want. Holy shit. 1 month of Discord Nitro Classic. Event winner role. Custom role. That's not even gonna show if I talk in general. Oh my god. Second and third place, a 6-month free Filmora trial each. Oh my god. 1 month of Discord Nitro Classic and event winner role. Oh my god, I have to participate in this. I can't. Oh my god, this is. And 4th, 5th, and 3rd place is to remind you of the fact that you're almost there. You weren't there, but you're almost there. A 3-month free Filmora trial each plus event runner-up role. If I would not want to be the person 4th, 5th, or 6th, because yeah, you were in the top 6 of probably the hundreds of people that will submit in the oh yeah, 14 hours later, 14 hours later, nobody submitted. I mean, it's until September when? Okay, yeah, it's up till September 15th by that time I'll already be going back to school. But out of 40,000 people who are in the server, there's definitely gonna be a lot of submissions, which I'm not even trying to participate in. If you get in 4th, like 4th, 5th, or 6th, like yeah, congrats, bro, you're at the top. But you get 3 months of a 3-month Filmora trial, which sure, it might be a very viable editing software, which makes it easier for starter editors to edit. But I mean, to be honest, by the time I even heard of Filmora, I had already been using Premiere Pro for a long time, which I had already been editing prior to Premiere Pro, which is probably the only reason why I was able to get into things so easily. But I'm just not interested in Filmora at all. Nor am I that obsessed with Discord Nitro Classic, nor am I that obsessed with the idea of 1 monthly Discord Nitro Classic, or what was the last price? What was the last price? Yeah, and some roles that nobody's gonna see because I just don't talk in these servers. I just don't talk in this server at all. Maybe if I was just a little bit bigger, kind of just wish I was a little bit taller. Wish I was a baller. If I knew a pretty nice girl, I would call her. What was I even talking about before I saw that? It's really taking all of my processing power to remember this. YouTube. Yeah, I just genuinely forgot what I was talking about. Oh. Well, that's kind of sad. But I think yeah, I'll just go back to talking about my YouTube channel. But yeah, at this point, this is just embarrassing at this point. This is just embarrassing at this point. Stop it keeps opening. Oh, my Friday Night Funkin' video encompass. Okay. Huh. But yeah, I'm just I just want to rebrand my channel so that it actually looks like I'm growing not only as a YouTube channel but as a person. Because right now it just shows that when I made those I was like way younger. So yeah, guys, please watch over me because I'm a new person. I'm a new person. Okay. What else can I talk about? I mean, seeing as this is a podcast, or this is technically a Suscast episode. maybe we could talk about something a little more topical, though I probably don't have enough. Probably don't have enough information to talk about it for long. But OnlyFans, right? I'm sure that we've all heard it. I'm sure that we've all heard about OnlyFans. Like, who hasn't? You know, OnlyFans would be a great place for people to, you know, get money off of. It would be a great way of letting people kind of get money off of just utilizing their own images that they take, and being able to work without having to kind of rely or have to work up for a corporate entity that would just be extremely encompassing over their lives and just genuinely annoying to them. But the most people would usually like. It was kind of just known for a place where girls would show their hoo-ha and their boobies in order to make money, and sometimes they'll just put on a sex tape on there and just let people jerk, and just people will jerk to them for like $15 a month, and they will make a lot of money off of this. They'll make a lot of money off of this, you know. Gimmick accounts would retweet them and then get clowned. Hell, I'm pretty sure even the horny police retweet. You can even get the horny police to retweet a girl making an unfunny joke, and then if you go on that tweet the tweet immediately under is just the girl who made the joke. That's just a genuinely unfunny joke, plugging their OnlyFans, which it's actually impressive. It's actually impressive, but yeah, it's actually impressive what is happening to that. Like, please stop getting these gimmick accounts to retweet your shitty memes. Nobody's going to buy your OnlyFans. Goddamn. But yeah. What OnlyFans decided to do was completely make a 180 on its content, which I'm gonna be honest, is probably one of the stupidest things it could have done. Like, there were rumors about this, as Moist Critical said, but it was just complete. People wouldn't believe it because it was just such a stupid idea. It was such a stupid idea, and nobody thinks that that they would actually do it. But what the rumors were saying was that OnlyFans was going to ban pornographic content from its site, Tumblr style, and it started plugging a bunch of non-pornographic stuff, trying to become another Skillshare. But what's actually happening is, like, I'm pretty sure we remember this with Tumblr. Like, Tumblr was pretty big, but then they banned pornographic content and everybody just left. Everybody just left that site, and they kind of migrated to Twitter, which personally I think is the reason why Twitter's the hellscape it is. Like, before Tumblr got deleted, it was a great place for people. It was a great place for people to one sec. Yeah, fuck you too, buddy. Yeah, fuck you too. Yeah, that'll show him. But Tumblr had a lot of porn. It was pretty much known for the porn and the weird fandoms. I wholeheartedly believe that if Tumblr never got deleted, then Twitter would still be a nice place, and the dream stuff would still just go on there. Yeah, all this Minecraft stuff would still go on there. So it was just kind of weird, but hey, that platform's kind of gone now. I mean, not like gone, but nobody's just using that server at all. I mean, nobody's using that anymore. They just migrated to Twitter, which is causing a bunch of the weird hashtags, and yeah. Like, bro, how else would all these 5-year-olds find Twitter? How? I don't get it. Why do I have to refer to what? Why do I have to use all these pronouns? I'll just refer to you as them. Like, why does it have to be your whole identity? Like, if you want to be gay, fine, sure. I'm all for you. I have nothing against gay people, though the rest of my family, some members of my family probably do, because, you know, Jamaican family. But why does it have to be this whole thing? I don't get it. Why does this sexuality have to be your entire personality? Why do you have to shove it in my face? Like, bro, yeah, cool. I'll respect you, but don't stop shoving in my face. I don't care. I'm not gonna hold you in any higher standing because of your gender. I honestly got this base take from my mom. Like, you don't have to make it your entire identity. There's nothing wrong with what you're doing. Just don't make it your entire identity. I don't care. Yeah. Well, I highly doubt that nobody would get on my ass for that take. But hey, these things happen. We just gotta let them be. People are gonna get on my ass. I have to deal with that. It's just how it is. How long has it been? I don't really like to point out how long it's been, but I can't believe I've been talking to myself for 53 minutes. It feels like I've been recording for like 5 or 10 minutes. So that's kind of crazy. But yeah. Oh yeah, I did say that already. Yeah, OnlyFans banning porn. Yeah. I can't believe they would do that though. Not that I used it. Trust me. The last time I tried to look at porn from OnlyFans was the Belle Delphine thing, which was a long time ago. Like, to be honest. Also, there's another thing with that. How can you manage to be more vague than the YouTube TOS? How is that possible? Like, OnlyFans said they were banning pornographic content, but what qualifies as pornographic content? Like, is it like vividly somebody getting fucked by a dude? Is it a dude fucking another dude? Is it a woman getting on a dildo? Or is it just like basic nude pictures? Like, if it's new, if the problem, if what could get you banned is nude pictures and then all the way up, then OnlyFans is screwed 100%. Like, at least if it's just nude pictures that you can post, then OnlyFans might have a fighting chance. It's still not going to become the next Skillshare. It's 100% still not going to become the next Skillshare. But it'll still have a chance to live. But you need to be more specific. You need to be more specific about what you mean by pornographic content. I never thought it would be possible to be more vague than the YouTube TOS. But hey, stuff like you just never stop impressing me. Genuinely, I can't believe it. Well, I think that's enough. I think that's enough for this episode. I kind of just wanted to do this one alone. I'm pretty sure I gave the other boys a heads up. But yeah. Also I think during this recording I had a recording of a game that I like called Dodgeball Academia, which you should 100% play. I would say that it's a really fun game, and it's only $25, and it's a bunch of, and it has a good soundtrack. It's all hand animated, and I'm a sucker for that stuff. So yeah, you should definitely play that game. Well, I think that's enough. I hope that by the time this video is uploaded, I have that because I'm gonna schedule this for Sunday. Wow, me doing something ahead of time, crazy. But I hope that video that I told you guys about is gonna be out by then. So yeah, I'll see you later. Yeah, see you in the next video. Bye guys. See ya. Bye.